Thank you. Hey, hello. It is Tamika of Love Inspired Teach E. But today I am the co-host of the R&B Factory Live. I am en route. I have an awesome Lyft driver taking me there today, and I'm bringing my son who opted out of praying rosary, y'all. I told him, yeah, I'm gonna tell the internet family on you, all your internet aunties and uncles. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Son, quiet. This is what I'm saying for when the show starts. You cannot do this to me. Otherwise, Jules, I shouldn't have brought you. Why you? Okay. Let me see your peas. Jules, please, you're interrupting my live. I'm sure they can see you, okay? They can't see me. You know what? I gotta add a different account. Oh, I don't think it's gonna let me now. One of my accounts, it won't let me stream from, y'all. But that's okay, because when I get to the studio, I'm gonna have it all the way together. So, like I said, en route to Soul 106.3 FM radio. Thank you to my church family, because I know the woman I was sitting next to on Christmas Eve Mass, she took down all the information. I was like, oh, my church folk gonna look out for me. So if you didn't know, now you know. This is my second Sunday as co-host of the R&B Factory. We are doing the R&B Factory live podcast on MLK weekend. So on Sunday, June 19th, June. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for summer. Yes, January. But in June, I'm going to Bahamas. That's how that came up. I'm going to Bahamas. Your godfather. His birthday, his big 4-0 birthday. So I might have to bring the munchkin. I'm trying not to. So if you know a sitter, come June. That's where my mind is at, in the warm weather. I don't want to bring the munchkin. I don't. I want it to be an adult, good old time, y'all. Mommy, can you just bring me to my dad? Yeah, I'm gonna ask your daddy. Yay! Anyhow, you know that this Sunday we've got to have a great program for y'all, because Beyonce at the football show. I mean, the Beyonce show around the football, because I don't even remember who was playing. I'm not into football like that. I know it's on Netflix. I was excited about that. I was like, I have Netflix. I can do this because I stream. So, yeah, that's what I'm on right now. My Lyft driver welcomed me so amazingly well. I really appreciate him. We pulled up. You guys, if you saw on the Snapchat, and my son was so helpful this morning. And he ate his breakfast mostly. And if you saw when we pulled out on the Snapchat, there was a lot of cars by my house. Well, it depends. Police cars, that is. That was a little concerning. Yeah, well, that place has a lot of those, so I really am not gonna stress it. But so do I pronounce it Tuwalo? Where are you from, Tuwalo? Okay, he's from Chicago. What side of Chicago? West side in the house. Okay. I was born in the suburbs. I was born in Joliet, but I was raised a few different places, and I rep the South Side because the South Side paid for my Duke education. Yes, I went to Duke, but I said education. So, okay, in the Navy. Oh, okay. Fellow alumni. Okay, and his daughter is a fellow alumni, and actually Navy. We had a naval marine on the show last Sunday. Shout out to John Richardson. So hopefully you should put it on 106.3 when you after you drop me off, or you can put it on any station you want. But I will be on the radio on station 106.3. I'm headed there now, guys. Fabian, I'm gonna be there. Like, I was taught 15 minutes early is really on time. I was taught if you're on time, you're late. Yeah, I'm actually late, y'all, because Fabian wanted me there earlier. But I get grace because I'm a mom. You know, in church you get grace, and you don't have to do some of the fasting stuff and whatnot, depending on what you got going on in your life. So always remember that you should give yourself grace in times of stress, and that God loves you no matter what. You should love yourself first and foremost, And know that God loves you when you don't love yourself. So if you forget to love yourself first, He will always do it. Yeah. And my son always tells me, I ask my son, I say, how many times does mommy want to say things? And it's so funny. He was like 0. I was like, right, but that's unrealistic. So how many? It's realistic. If it's realistic, that means you know what you're supposed to do, and you're gonna do it without mommy saying it, right? You have something to tell the people. No, he's hiding. And he took my pashmina, y'all. I said, should I wear Guatemala or should I wear this pashmina? He was like, the Guatemala. Then he's like, can I wear that? Oh, thank you, Tuwalo, for your service. And you sound very proud of your daughter. Is that the only child you have? Oh. Okay, yeah. We pretend to be grown, but I want you to know, people think I'm grown, but to my mother, I will never be grown enough. I promise you, I will never be grown enough. I tell this guy right here, you'll always be my baby. No, I don't humble myself to my mom. Y'all know I've been cutting up because my mom was abusive, and God told me to forgive, and I will forgive when she learns how to speak to me nicely. Good. He's supposed to like her. I'm working on it, y'all. It's a work in progress.
Sometimes with mom being how you say she is, we got to look at why. What happened to her when she was younger? Things could have happened to her. Some things we don't know about. Some things happen to women they take to their dreams.
Oh, I know a lot of things that happened to her, and she doesn't want me to talk about them because I'm a rape survivor, and I know how to talk to people, and she needs to learn how to talk to people. I'm just saying, I'm a trauma survivor, and as a trauma survivor, I've done my therapy, and if my mom can't understand, no, I don't. I'm trying to move past certain things. Yeah.
You know I.
Sometimes you gotta toot your own horn.
Mommy, you know I'm scared.
Thank you.
You know I'm always scared when you make anybody fight.
He's talking. I do see the blessing in that.
You come a long way. You don't look like what you've been through.
I say that all the time. Thank you. Tuwalo, you don't mind, do you?
What is that? Yeah.
You're gonna. I am showing just your side profile. It's just the side because the camera doesn't flip from here, and
What you toil with. I mean, it's just not easy.
wait your turn. Thank you. Now next time you have to say excuse me, but now you can have a turn.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm sorry, buddy. It'll come back to you though. Just think on it. He was telling me that I'm a strong person and I'm a survivor and that I gotta toot my own horn.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Now you remember? Okay.
I'm always scared when somebody fights with somebody. Like when you fight.
When I fight who?
Michaela.
I don't fight Michaela.
I like.
We have discussions in our house, and if you guys can't hear, that's a whole nother discussion because you guys don't put your listening ears on. Listening ears.
I'm so scared. I'm like, oh God, I'm about to cry.
I'm about to cry because you guys don't listen and you make me work so hard and you make me tired. And every time I ask for help, Jules grumbles. And every time I ask Michaela something, she acts like I'm giving her the worst advice in the world. This tween stuff and this boy stuff is hard.
She's almost a teenager. That's the crazy part. Her tween things are just gonna bounce off like crazy.
You're talking and he's talking, and that's rude.
What you're doing with the kids, you're parenting, and it's not pizza and cream all the time, but you make a sacrifice. Sometimes you don't even feel like getting up going to work doing things, but you'll push yourself. I mean, you're human. There's flesh and blood back there. And that's not no money. That's hard-earned money that you're doing with. That's impressive. You know, you want to get them to school, get them to eat, get them to boat, trying to teach them, teach her, get people to listen. And if you listen more than you talk, you'll learn something.
Did you hear that? If you listen more than you talk, it's a rule of sales.
Keep that. Always keep that as a cliche. If you listen more than you talk, you're going to eventually learn something.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that.
2025 is in 3 days. It's tight. Everything's expensive. Rent's ridiculous. kids learning more. This technology stuff. They're more up to date on things, current events and all that. Even 5, 6-year-olds. It takes more parenting, more concentration on what they're thinking about, especially the girls.
As a parent, I want my children to have more than I did, and I
Strangers,
want
and
them
gotta
to
tell
do
you that.
better
So
than
proud of
I
you,
did.
baby. You keep it going, girl. You made it. You never see each other again. It's your turn in life.
Thank you.
You don't want the whole pie. You just want a slice of it.
Yes, just a
Every
little
time
slice.
you've been around this world, you've been across the equator twice.
Have you?
Yeah, so I just want you to stay focused.
I want to travel more. That's one of my
You
goals.
will, because he's young now, and you don't want to leave him in fear of nobody unless it's his father or something. Somebody reputable. Babysitters are hard to come by. You need reputable babysitters that your kids can be confident.
You heard that?
and
Any
keep safe.
babysitters that are reputable can provide me with your references and a background check. Feel free to contact me because I've tried. Well, Sitter City is expensive. I am a member of Sitter City. What's it? Care.com. You have to filter too much. But I do have one good sitter who's amazing. But you know, sometimes it's just he needed some guidance because he keeps almost losing his Christmas presents. So I decided rather than ask the church people to help me because he could have been at mass, which he didn't want to go to, I decided to keep him with me so he could understand what mommy's doing because he did ask me, he's like, are you in a studio? I'm like, well, it's a radio station. It's a form of a studio, but he's going to learn today. So, I'm sorry? I grew up in Naperville primarily. Yeah.
It's good living. It's good background.
Oh my God, Jules, did I leave one of my bags, my purse bag? That's okay. That's okay, because I have everything I need.
You got your ID and all that stuff, you got everything else?
We'll be fine.
Okay.
How did I do that?
You got a book bag, you got a bag.
I got a bag, but that's not the
your initial purse.
It's okay. That's why they made all these Google Wallets and things. It's gonna be. No, I'm fine. I'm always fine. It'll be okay.
Technology, which all the kids know about and nobody knows.
How did that happen?
Right
So now's my little chill time. I'm at 12 minutes and 42 seconds. I was trying to give you a good 15, but I need a couple minutes to just decompress and double check to make sure. I think I did though.
You know, I heard this when we watched wasn't that about the community and stuff the third day?
Oh, the Kwanzaa third day?
Yeah, when I was
Self-determination?
When I was watching that
was
they the community, like they need the kids, like the 13-year-olds and younger, they teach the older people how to use phones.
Yes, I remember saying that. That woman went to Duke as well. And then she's
you articulated well, young man. See how she listens?
Nice job. I'm so proud of you because you actually
very well.
listened to that Kwanzaa presentation. And then we're on our fourth candle.
Yeah, you spoke on
Today we're doing our fourth candle. Supposed to be doing it in the evening, Jules.